Hey Kisha. Hello Faiza. How are you? What have you guys been up to?
Oh hey my little sister, we are good.
How are you doing these days, SYAZLEEN?
Well, I'm doing great so far. You know, I noticed that staying away from home makes me more responsible and independent.
Well, that's a really good change for you.
It definitely is. But on the other hand, I have something to talk about with you guys.
Us? Why? I feel like we are doing great and excellent actually.
I think it's more appropriate to tell you guys about this matter in person.
So, shall we meet at the cafe we usually go? If that's so, we'll be leaving in 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, you're here. Hello, have you guys ordered?
Yes, our order will be here any minute now.
Okay, good. But first, I would like to announce that by the end of this month, I will have been completing my degree for 4 years.
Oh my god, congratulations, my big sis.
Wow, congratulations! It must have been so hard for you. Finally, all your hard work has paid off.
Yes.
Oh, thank you guys. Later I'll tell mom and dad about this.
Okay, so what are you going to discuss with us earlier? Because it seems so serious.
So the thing is, our parents have been expressing their concern about the increasing household expenditure, especially the utility bills and food expenses. Are you guys aware of this?
Actually, I noticed that they are being more mindful when we go out for grocery shopping. No doubt they are concerned about this issue, especially when we are in the post-pandemic era where everything costs so much and the economy has been rough lately, you know?
Well, I was wondering how we can help to solve this problem then. Do you guys have any suggestions or solution to this matter?
There are tons of things we could practice to manage our financial situation better. First, let's stress on the utility bills. I think we are all using laptops and electronic devices these days, right? But please make sure that you put your monitor to sleep whenever you're not using it. Unplug or switch off the monitor when not in use. This way, we can cut out some electrical bills.
I agree with you. We should really remind ourselves to unplug the devices every time after using it.
It should be a habit by now, Faiza. Next, please switch off the lights when you are done using it. You should be aware that when you are leaving the lights on, when nobody is in the area to use, is such a waste of energy.
Yes, Faiza, you always leave the lights on, especially when you are in a hurry. Even if you are in a hurry, you should be responsible to turn it off.
Okay, I'm sorry, Kisha. I will make sure to turn all the lights off next time, okay?
You should, Faiza. These are some ways that can help us to cut off the electrical bills.
Okay, in my point of view, I think we should take the increase of food expenses seriously as well. Not only about the food expenses, but also on planning for the food leftovers too. We always have so much leftovers after dinner, and it usually will go to waste.
Okay, but how do we do that?
We need to try our best to utilize everything we have at home and minimize the food waste. Well, one thing that we can do is meal planning. For instance, the leftover beef and leftover chicken can easily be shredded and added into a homemade soup with some veggies and herb to make up for lunch. It's a simple meal and help us to use the leftovers efficiently.
That's clever, Kisha.
Well, ironically, I think we should limit eating out on most days. I mean, it's noticeable that we spend more than we should when we eat out rather than making a homemade meal. Plus, the inflation waves that hit us are making the expenses more expensive. In a way, we can practice a healthy lifestyle, like when we use fresh ingredients for our meal. Don't you guys think so?
That's absolutely true. Plus, the food is much tastier than in most restaurants.
I think we have come to a conclusion on how to save up more in the future. It's getting late. Let's head back home.
Okay guys, I'm heading to my room.
Okay, I'm just going to sit on the couch and wait for Mom and Dad to arrive.
Hey, you don't have to wait for Mom and Dad. They're going to be late. By the way, I'm so tired. I'm going to my room. Hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, just watching K-drama.
Yeah, this K-drama is so good. By the way, Faiza, I left my power bank in your room. I'm going to take it.
Yeah, sure.
Faiza, come here! You did it again! How many times do I have to tell you?
Why are you shouting? What happened?
Why don't you ask Faiza instead?
I'm sorry. I have forgotten to switch off the lights before I went downstairs.
Faiza, it's okay, but please don't repeat it again. We have already explained about this earlier.
Okay, I will not repeat it again.
It's okay, I guess. I'm sorry for shouting at you.
Never mind. It is my mistake too.
Hey girls, let's drink coffee downstairs. I made it myself.
Wow, that sounds good. Let's go.
While drinking this coffee, I think by brewing coffee on our own is also a good way to cut food expenses.
Yeah, I think so too. Instead of going to a cafe and buying expensive coffee, I think it is a wonderful idea.
SYAZLEEN, this coffee you made is a lot tastier than the one at the cafe we went to before.
Oh, thank you. My friend gave the coffee to me as a present when she visited Brazil.
This is from Brazil? I had been wondering how Brazil's coffee tastes when my friend brought it to school before. No wonder why she didn't want to share it with us because it is so good. Wow, it's raining quite heavily.
Anyway, I have an idea to reduce the utility bills. Why don't we use LED lights?
Oh, that's a nice idea. I have read this one post on Twitter that LED lights are more energy efficient.
Oh, I just remembered that Dad will have installed the LED light by next Tuesday. So I guess we don't have to worry that much.
Speaking of that, when will they come home? I'm worried. It has been raining all